So let us solve a few questions based on this right now, guys. Okay, and basically these questions are categorized as Venn diagrams of level 2. Okay, there'll be two sets coming together. Okay, so it's called the level 2 Venn diagram. Okay, so let's see the question based on this. A class of 60 students consists of 40 people who play chess, 39 people who play carom, and 29 students who play both. Okay, fine. Then we have a few questions. Okay. Now, whenever we have such questions, okay, we have been given most of the information. Okay, we'll just write it down on the given diagram, Venn diagram. 60 students in the class. Okay, a rectangle consists of the class. Rectangle के अंदर आपको दो सर्कल दिखेंगे. एक सर्कल में आपको दिखेगा people who play chess and people who play carom. That is the second circle, right? Wherever these two circles meet, guys, I'll place the people who play both the games. Okay, given as 29. Okay. Now, guys, understand in this question, it is given that 40 people play chess. Okay. Usme se 29 people are given to play both of the games, right? How many people play only chess? That will be 40 minus 29, right? That is nothing but 11, right? Similarly, guys, the people who play carom 39, usme se 29 play both of them, right? So the people who play only carom is 39 minus 29, 10. Right now 60 students in the class, guys. 60 में से देखो ये वाला सर्कल कितना है, पूरा 40 है, right? This entire circle is 40 and this extra is 10, right? So 40 plus 10, 50 people play at least one of the two games, right? Okay, बहुत बार पूछते भी हैं how many people play at least one of the two games. At least one means exactly one वाले और both वाले, right? So 50 people play exactly one game. 60 में से अगर 50 निकाल दूंगा मैं, कितना बचेगा? बचेगा 10. So these 10 people play none of the games, right? So that now we have all the information to answer the questions that will be asked. Let's see. First question is number of students who play at least one game. As I told you, at least one क्या हो जाएगा? Exactly one वाले and then both वाले, right? So 11 plus 29 plus 10, the answer is 50. Okay. Next, or you can also say this is entire circle being 40. उसमें आपने 10 add कर दिया, 50 ऐसे भी हो जाएगा, right? एक ही बात है. Okay. Number of students who play exactly one game. Exactly one कौन से होंगे? Those who play exactly chess or exactly carom. 11 or 10. Okay. 11 plus 10 gives you 21. Next, number of students who play neither of the two games. Okay, we got it as 10, right? And last but not the least, number of students who play only chess. The answer is 11. Okay, wait a minute, we have got surprises. Next question, number of students who play only carom. It's basically 10. Okay, आगे बढ़ते हैं guys. Number of students who play at most one game. अब यहाँ पे guys बहुत लोग confusion में आ जाते हैं. Okay, at most मतलब क्या? ज्यादा से ज्यादा one game. Okay, so ज्यादा से ज्यादा one game will consist of people who play one game or less. So if you include people who play exactly one game or lesser, मतलब zero games. Okay, so 10 हो जाएंगे people who play none of the two games. 10. Okay, and exactly one वाले कौन कौन होंगे? 11 यहाँ से आएंगे, 10 यहाँ से आएंगे, right? So 11 plus 10, right? So this comes out to be 31. That should be the answer, 31. And last question now, of course, they pakka wala last hai. Okay, so number of students who play at most two games. At most two games मतलब क्या? ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा दो गेम खेलने वाले. Okay, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा दो मतलब क्या? दो को exceed नहीं करने वाले. खैर सभी आ जाएंगे यहाँ पे तो, right? At most two games में सारे आ जाएंगे. Okay, because that will include people who play no games, exactly one game and two games. सारे आ जाएंगे, right? Okay, guys. So we go on to the next question. In a class of 100 students, if 90 like coffee and 70 like tea, then how many students like both tea and coffee? Okay, now you can solve this question again. As I told you, n number of times before itself, you can pause the video and try it out, and then we'll discuss the solution, right? All right, guys. So we start solving this. There are 100 students in the class. 90 people like coffee and 70 people like tea. Okay, how many like both tea and coffee? Okay. So what we can do is we can assume the number of students who like both of them to be equal to A. Okay. Now 90 students like coffee and A like both. How many like only coffee? 90 minus A. Same way, 70 like tea and A like both of them. So how many like only tea? 70 minus A, right? A slash B. So A intersection A minus A intersection B, right? And B slash A क्या हो जाएगा? B minus B intersection A. यहीं पे इसका application है, okay? All right. Now, basically I have not been given how many people like none of them, right? None वाला को दिया नहीं यहाँ पे अपने को. So I assume it to be equal to B. Now 90 is the people who like coffee, right? Okay, this entire 90 plus this 70 minus A, this one, plus the B should give you how much? 100, right? When you simplify this, you get A minus B equals 60. That is the biggest problem here. I have one equation and two variables, which I cannot solve, right? Hence, the answer here cannot be determined. That's the final answer in this case, okay? हाँ, उन्होंने अगर ये पूछा होता maximum, minimum, तब हम देख सकते, right? So in this case, in the next question, they're asking you, in a class of 100 students, if 90 like coffee and 70 like tea, then how many students at the most like tea and coffee? Okay, ऐसे ज्यादा से ज्यादा कितने लोग होंगे which like both tea and coffee? Okay, now guys, 90 people like coffee and 70 people like tea. Okay, what is the maximum number of people that will like both of them? The maximum number of people will be when the number of people who like tea is a subset of the number of people who like coffee, right? Okay, or basically they have overlap, maximum overlap, right? So the maximum value will be how much? 70. Okay, इसी में अगर मैं पूछता हूँ basically guys, at the most how many people like none of them? Okay, so now 90 people basically like coffee, okay, and now the people who like tea form a part of those 90 only, right? So how many people like exactly none of them? Okay, that will be 100 minus 90, that is nothing but 10, है ना? 90 people like coffee, okay, टी तो उसके अंदर ही आ गया, तो अब 100 टोटल लोग थे, उसमें से 90 निकाल दो, बचे कितने? 10. These people like none of them, right? Okay, so let's go on further. In a class of 100 students, if 90 like coffee and 70 like tea, then how many students at the least like tea and coffee? Okay, now you want the least number of people who like tea and coffee. Okay, like both tea and coffee. Okay, so basically I want to minimize the people who like tea and coffee यहाँ पे, right? अब guys एक काम करते हैं, suppose हमने इनको अलग कर दिया. Okay, people who like tea and people who like coffee दोनों को अलग कर दिया, right? Now there is no overlap in between them. So now if I ask you how many people like tea or coffee or tea in this case, you will say 90 people or 70. 90 plus 70, okay, 160. But the problem here is, guys, the class should consist of 100 students, right? Agar 90 people who like coffee and the 70 people who like tea, if these two are disjoint sets, okay, having nothing in common, okay, so if these two are disjoint sets, okay, then the number of students is 160, which is a contradiction, right? Because the class is said to have 100 students, right? That means कुछ ना कुछ तो overlap उनके बीच में होना ही चाहिए, right? Okay, and what is the minimum overlap that can take place? Okay, 160 students we counted out separately. Okay, and 100 is the given class strength. So बचा हुआ कितना? 160 minus 100, that is 60. मतलब 60 लोग तो common दोनों में आने ही चाहिए, right? So that the class strength is 100. Okay, when that happens, okay, what is the least number of students who like both of them? The answer will be 60. Okay, अब यहाँ अगर मैं पूछता हूँ कि what is the least number of people who like none of them? Okay, अब यहाँ least क्यों हो जाएंगे? Because यहाँ पे जो value होगी none की वो कम होगी पिछले वाले केस से, right? Okay, we'll see now how. So at the least like none, उसमें हम लोग क्या करेंगे guys? We observe that 90 people like coffee, 60 like both. So how many like only coffee? The answer is 30. Similarly, 70 people like tea and 60 like both. How many like only tea? The answer is 10. Okay, so you can observe here, guys, 90 people like coffee. Okay, from this 90 people like coffee, उसमें से 10 people are the ones who like only tea. So 90 plus tea, 90 plus 10 कितना हो गया? 100. 100 लोग थे, 100 लोग यही पूरे हो गए, राइट? तो नन वाले कितने बचे? 0. एज सिंपल एज दैट, राइट? सो एट द लीस्ट लाइक नन में आंसर क्या हो जाएगा यहाँ पे अपना, गाइस? 0.